Good morning, happy Tuesday. It's already 3:30 in the afternoon. I just finished editing my vlog from this past weekend, so if you haven't checked it out, take a look at it. I'm cooking some pasta for a very late lunch because I had eggs at like noon, but they did that weird thing where I was like, eggs aren't what I want right now. Yeah, and then I work at the writing center from 5 to 7 tonight, and I'm hoping to still get quite a bit of work done. I read one article, did one note card. I want to read another article, do another note card, as well as lesson plan, which I think I can get done in the 2 hours of the writing center if no one books an appointment with me, but it's a pretty slow night, so I highly doubt that they do. Okay, it is a little after 4:30. I am already in the parking garage and I don't work till 5. But this is a new location that I've never tutored at, and it is a new parking garage I've never parked at. The lighting is very strange, sorry. So I wanted to give myself extra time just in case, you know, anxiety. But everything is fine, so now I'm just like 20 minutes early. Yeah, like I said, hopefully I can get a lot of work done today. I kind of am wishing I would have drank like some of this like jade citrus mint tea that I have that has like a little bit of caffeine in it, because I'm feeling pretty sleepy, but we'll power through. Guys, it's crunch wrap night. I made some queso. Here are the 2 finished products. Can't wait to cut them open and see what they look like. It's a lot later now, 11 p.m. I watched Bachelor in Paradise after dinner with my roommates and Aaron, you know, typical rhetoric house squad. It was very good. We watched, today's Tuesday, but we watched Monday night's episode. And we ate some pumpkin pie Talenti ice cream. It was incredible. If you see it in your grocery store, buy it. It is like fall, the best fall ice cream, the best ice cream. It just was so good. The crunch wraps were super yummy, and I spent longer than I should have lesson planning today in the writing center. No one came to visit me. No one like booked an appointment with me, and there were no walk-ins either. So I was lesson planning for like an hour and a half, honestly, which just was unnecessary. But so I didn't end up getting any of the exam stuff done. I read that one article, made one note card today, but it's really crunch time and I should have gotten more stuff done, but I'm not gonna be hard on myself about it. There's always tomorrow and the rest of this week. Just now I was making some surveys because I'm the co-chair of our Rhetoric Society of America student chapter. So I set up like a when to meet so I can know like when to schedule meetings, and I sent out another survey that was like, do you prefer to meet in person or on Zoom? As well as like what types of things do you want us to do this semester, what types of things do you want to talk about. I'm very curious to know from you all though, if you are doing classes and stuff online or in person, and what your preference is. I feel like the sort of consensus is that people like having class in person, but they like doing office hours and other meetings and stuff on Zoom because it's just a little more convenient. So yeah, I'm curious, let me know. I'm going to go upstairs, pick out an outfit for tomorrow, wash my face, and yeah, might shower in the morning. I didn't say it in this vlog, but we got our hot water fixed this morning. So if you watched this weekend's vlog, you'll know that that was a source of huge frustration for me, but it's fixed now. Hot water. So yeah, this has been a very chatty segment. Gonna go to bed after I pick out an outfit. Good morning, happy Wednesday. Well, it's actually afternoon. I just finished teaching my class this morning. Everything was fine, got ready, had my coffee, and then I started feeling so nauseous. Well, I feel nauseous every morning, but normally it subsides after like 10 or 15 minutes. But it really only intensified as the day went on. I had like a thought, like, should I cancel class because I feel like I'm about to vomit. So then I laid in bed for a little while after I was ready, and I started to feel a little bit better. Something that really helps me when I'm feeling nauseous is just to eat mints. So I ate some mints and it started to subside. Now I feel okay. I honestly think the nausea might be stemming from anxiety. Like I told Megan, anxiety about the usual suspects, like my exam, like being in grad school, like being a woman, like existing in the world period as a human. So yeah, but I feel okay. Class went well. I feel like I'm running into the dilemma right now in teaching where there's like a few very vocal students, which I love, but I think that the students who are a bit more reserved don't feel like there's room for them to talk. So normally small groups help with that because I notice that everyone talks in small groups, but I want everyone to feel like they can contribute to the large group discussion. So I might do something called warm calling to sort of fix that, which a way I'll typically do it is with free writing. Well, I'll say, okay, 5 minutes to free write about this response, and when we come back I want to hear from you, you, and you. And then they sort of like have 5 minutes to know that they're going to be called on, and they have like a free write or something to work with. So my students do discussion posts whenever they have like an article to read or something like that. So I started off class by pulling up their discussion posts, and I thought that that would be a way to get like the more quiet students to talk, but I think I just like embarrassed them because I don't think they liked having their writing up on the screen like that. So maybe I should have thought that through. I didn't pull up the writing to be like, this was bad. I pulled it up to be like, this is a really great way of doing this. This is a great thing to point out. Let's talk about this more. It's just like a starting point for discussion. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I might talk to some other people who are teaching first year writing multilingual to see if they run into this issue or if I was just like being hyper aware of it. Okay, I'm home now. I've changed. I am making some peppermint tea with caffeine. Jade citrus mint. Hopefully it calms my stomach. I started feeling a little more nauseous once I came home. And I think I'm gonna sit on the porch and do my meeting. Just finished up my meeting. It was only 30 minutes instead of an hour today. Ate some pasta for lunch. It was probably more pasta than I should have put in my stomach when I'm in this place, but we'll see how it goes. And Megan and I are about to leave to Target when she finishes her rice cake. I'm gonna do a little fall haul, but first, Megan bought these carrot cake Oreos because she loves carrot cake. What's the verdict?
Still deciding. Come back to me after the haul.
Ooh, that means they're not that great. Okay, so I wanted to feel something. I wanted to feel fall. So I went in at the dollar spot. I got, this is like a fuzzy white pumpkin, and I love like the 3 of these together with like different textures, a little candle. Each of these was like $3, which I feel like is pretty good. I got these, just an arrangement of these, and I'll put them somewhere. I might put them outside on the porch. This little basket of tiny white pumpkins, this little basket of orange pumpkins, pine cones. I also want to have a Halloween party, a Halloween rager to be exact, so this will come in handy for decorations. This is always sold out at Kroger, so we found it at Target. Got these 2 pumpkin things here. Got this pillow that says hello pumpkin for the porch. I think is really cute. This Scarecrow Crunch, it has peanuts, peanut butter candies, milk chocolate, cereal squares, white chocolate oat cereal, and milk chocolate marshmallow bits. We got these ghostly gummies. For Easter, our very first year, Megan and I found like bunnies that were just so good. I don't know how to describe it, and we've never found anything similar. So hopefully these will be it. These pumpkin cinnamon rolls, I've had these before and they're delicious. This is chai tea latte mix, but it's decaf. Megan's been really into iced chai tea lattes with the pumpkin foam on top, so I'm going to put some pumpkin foam on this. Speaking of which, are we missing a bag? Oh, there's bags up there, because I bought canned pumpkin, and that's been sold out at Kroger, so we had a scarcity mentality, so we bought 3 of them. And I got these pumpkin spice pretzels. Just breadsticks, dry shampoo, laundry detergent, makeup wipes, Pepto, because my stomach is not okay right now. And then I got some clothes. This I think is really cute. I need to try it on to make sure it's the right size, but it's just a little collared sweater moment, and it's really soft and fuzzy. I think it could be cute as loungewear, or I would also wear it out with like jeans. And then this dress, also unsure how it's gonna fit. It might be short, or it might be like, I don't know, not the right thing for me, but I think it's cute. It had 2 sensors on it, and the cashier was like, I've never seen that before. So, okay, no one's trying to steal from Wild Fable. What else is in the bag? Anything exciting?
Just a pumpkin.
Just canned pumpkin. Oh, and then Megan stuff.
You know, I didn't know.
All reliable herbal essence.
I didn't know what to do. Oh, I got this.
I know,
Ghosty
it's
for
so
the
cute.
Ranger.
What are we gonna put in it? Unsure, but I love it.
Just a little sneaky snack. You know, I think that's it. Just a shirt.
Yeah, and that's the Target haul. We were there for a little while, but the vibes were good. When you go on a weekend to Target in a college town, it's horrible. But the vibes were good. Have I been living beyond my means? Yeah, I hope my mom's not watching this. But yeah, between just like a little mini shopping adventure here and one there, I just am like, where's all my money going? Hello, checking in now. It is a little after 5:45. I just read a book review for one of the final things on my reading list. I am going through and checking off those very last boxes. There's like 5 texts that I haven't read at all. There's been like 5 texts that I haven't read at all for like the past month. But I'm finally like making sure I have some semblance of an idea of what they're about, just by like reading book reviews and whatnot. So the one that I wish I had more time to get to is this multilingual writers and writing centers. But after reading the book review, I'm like, this doesn't seem like what my vibe is anyway, so it's okay that I didn't have time to like read through the full book. I might go through a chapter and like skim through it. It seems like it's approaching like writing center pedagogy from a very like applied linguistics framework, which is what I was interested in at one point, but now I'm focused much more on like cultural frameworks of things. So yeah, I'll probably make a note card for that. And there's a second book that I want to read a book review for, and then I think I'm gonna like sit down with a notepad and really make some Venn diagrams, move some things around, reorganize my list. And I'm wondering if this is why I felt nauseous all day, because I've been so anxious about this. But I did take Pepto and I'm feeling a lot better.
The walls were white, the flame was red, but her eyes were blue. So instead, I was thinking of you. I was thinking of you. Her skin was soft, her laugh was light.
Here's the pizza. We got this new pizza pan that has like holes on the bottom to get it like crispy, but honestly, I don't know if it was that great of an investment. The pizza cutter was definitely a good investment though. We have a little salad here. We're gonna put some Olive Garden Italian dressing on it. And Megan's gonna put, oh, red pepper flakes on her pizza. Okay, it's almost 10 p.m. now, and Megan and I watched Below Deck, and then I just laid on the couch and watched TikTok for like 30 minutes or an hour. My stomach is hurting so bad. It doesn't feel nauseous right now. It just feels like it is like cramping up and like stretching. And I feel so bad right now. And all I got read today was one book review and didn't even like write any notes or anything about it. So I feel like garbage about that. And I'm starting to get really, really stressed out about the exam. I work at 10 a.m. at the Learning Center tomorrow. So I wanted to shower and like wash my hair tonight because it's very oily, but I don't even feel like staying in the shower for 10 minutes. I hope I feel better in the morning because I cannot imagine tutoring for 4 hours feeling this bad. Good morning, happy Thursday. I am in the parking lot on campus. What a surprise. I work at the Writing Center from 10 to 2 today. It's a little after 9:30. I always try to get to the Writing Center about 10 or 15 minutes before my shift, just to clock in, let the desk manager know that I'm there, and to read the report forms before I actually sit down with each of the students. So the way that our Writing Center works is we use something called WC Online, which I know a lot of writing centers use, and it allows you to put in a report after each like tutorial or each session with a student, and then I talk about like, oh, here's the types of things we worked on, but they still had questions about this. So just so I know like what I'm getting myself into, what they worked on last time, stuff like that, as well as now since we had like COVID where people were used to tutoring online and then went back to tutoring in person, people still upload their papers ahead of time, so I might like skim through some of their papers just so I know like, okay, am I sitting down for a 10-page paper, am I sitting down for like a paragraph? I don't know, and that helps me, I feel like, just like navigate the tutorial a little bit better. If you guys are more interested in hearing about like Writing Center strategies and experiences, I could make a whole channel about that. I feel like if you keep up with my videos, you know that Writing Centers are one of like my core interests, as is like writing pedagogy, as is feminism, as is like embodied writing processes. But yeah, love a good Writing Center. Love a good Writing Center session. So happy to talk about it. Hello, it's later now, almost 3 o'clock. I'm home, obviously. I stopped by Aldi on my way home because we've been looking for pita bread for this recipe we want to make this week, and Kroger has been out, Target didn't have any, but Aldi did. I am so extremely tired. Those 4 hours at the Writing Center were just like extra exhausting. I only had one actual tutorial, but I was like working on exam stuff for the other 3. So I'm happy that I was productive, but I'm so tired. I am making a quesadilla with onion, pepper, spinach, corn, and then I'm gonna eat this and take an excellent nap. All right, I took a great nap. It was only an hour, but it was very much what I needed. And then I sat on the porch and lesson planned. Lesson planning is just taking me so much longer this semester than I thought it would. Like, I've already taught first year writing and the curriculum is the same, but I don't know, the day-to-day stuff has changed a lot, just in like a smaller class size. I mean, I guess the curriculum isn't the same. The major assignments are the same, but the curriculum isn't. And Laura's cooking dinner tonight, and then I have a therapy call at 7:30, so in about an hour. So I'm gonna eat, and then I definitely want to journal before the call so I know exactly like what I want to say and can have like the most productive session. And then I'll probably be pretty exhausted again. But I meet with my chair of my committee tomorrow as usual on Friday afternoons, and I am hoping to have a little something to say, so we'll see. I'm gonna be easy on myself, and if I'm too exhausted after therapy, I'm not gonna push myself to look at exam stuff. But if I still have some energy, maybe I will. Hello, happy Friday. Made it to the end of the week. I'm back home from teaching with a sink full of dirty dishes, and I am making another quesadilla. It's almost 1 o'clock. I have a meeting at 2 o'clock with the chair of my committee. Last night I sat down to try and do some work and make that Venn diagram. Didn't go so well. Empty head, no thoughts. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and do a little bit of prep between now and then, but it is what it is. I'm just getting super nervous that my exam is only 2 weeks away. So I know I've mentioned it already in this vlog, and like if you follow along with my channel, that I'm a pretty anxious person. And school is definitely a major source of anxiety, and I all throughout like high school, college, had really bad test anxiety. Like would have panic attacks after exams that I ended up getting like 100% on, just because I have so much anxious energy inside of me preparing for them that I don't know what to do. Like I have had nights in college where I just would not sleep the night before an exam because I was just so nervous for it. And I think that's what's going on right now, because I haven't had an exam since I was in college, so it's been over 3 years. And I know that this isn't like a typical exam. I should just think of this as like more of a conversation. My chair has let me know several times that he wouldn't let me take the exam if he didn't feel I was going to pass. But for some reason I am just so anxious. I think that when my stomach was hurting really bad and I was nauseous the other day is when it really all started, because I think I looked at my calendar and I saw how few days I had until the exam. And like today I am just feeling it all. Like I am feeling anxious like in my chest. Like my heart has just been like racing all day. And I just like I feel anxious like in my body today. And it's just really hard because it makes it impossible to get anything done. Like I said, I had like empty head, no thoughts last night. This was me trying to write. I was like, okay, what do these two things have in common? What goes in the foreground? What goes in the background? And it was just empty. And I can't even think of any useful thoughts because I'm sitting here and I'm just so anxious. And it's just like a lot of cognitive dissonance in my mind, because I know that it's going to be okay. I firmly believe I'm going to pass this exam. I firmly believe it's going to be perfectly fine and it's going to be done. And I really think that it's going to be almost anticlimactic that I finish it and it's going to be like, oh, that was it. At least from what I've heard about from other people. But I just can't shake these like nerves right now, and it's a horrible feeling. I wouldn't wish anxiety upon anyone. Full disclosure, I do take anxiety medication, which helps a lot. There's a lot of things that I used to not be able to do, but I am able to do now. Like go for walks outside by myself. I have way fewer panic attacks. But all that like nervousness is just coming to the fore. And last night's therapy session was a little difficult for me. It was a lot more emotional than I thought it would be. I thought that it was going to be just sort of like checking in. We didn't even talk about school stuff. We just talked about life stuff. But she asked me some just like deeper questions, and it just like opened up all of these emotions, and I just like cried for like an hour straight. So I still feel pretty exhausted from that. I just feel like spent right now. And I'm just like, how can I be feeling this way when this is supposed to be like crunch time for my exam? And so I'm trying to remind myself that like I've been doing the work all along. I've been reading for exams since May. I've been thinking about the field of rhetoric and composition since I started grad school. I've been doing the readings all throughout coursework. It's just really hard. And so my meeting is in 30 minutes. And I don't even think I can like do anything right now. I don't even think I can think about that stuff. But I have a presentation that I have to lead for the writing center on Zoom at 3 o'clock as soon as the meeting is done. So I need to look over those materials so I like know what I'm saying. And then after, Megan and Laura and I are gonna actually drive up to Indy. And I think it's gonna be fun. I think I'm gonna feel so much better once this meeting is done. It's gonna be like exactly what I need. And we're gonna go to Trader Joe's to get some fall stuff. There's a Home Goods up there, which we don't have that here. We only have TJ Maxx in Bloomington. We're gonna go eat some dinner there. So like on the way home I filled up my car with gas. And getting gas is always something that like makes me a little anxious. And of course there was like a man behind me who was like waving me over, trying to talk to me, and that added to my anxiety. And then as I was driving home, I was like, oh my gosh, what if he wasn't being creepy? What if he was just trying to tell me that like my gas tank is open? He was trying to tell me that I left my debit card there or something. And what if I was just assuming the worst? But like I triple checked my gas tank and everything was fine. So yeah, he probably was just being creepy. Welcome to a patriarchal society. And yeah, this is a very long rant about me getting real about anxiety. And sometimes it's not always easy to manage it. Say hi.
What are you doing?
Vlogging. We're in Indianapolis. We went to Home Goods. Laura found a comforter, but she didn't get it because she has a pink desk chair and the comforter was orange. Now Megan is deciding where we're gonna eat for dinner because it's already 7 and Trader Joe's closes at 9, and that's the reason we came here. So we ended up with Panera because it's right next door to Trader Joe's. Chicken Frantega sandwich, broccoli cheddar soup, a cookie for the table, salad and a sandwich, salad and some bread. Look at all this stuff we got. If it was pumpkin, we put it in the cart. But now we have to drive like an hour and a half back, so we could only get one thing of ice cream. Wait, the cashier just ran back out and said something for the drive back. Did you tell me we're from Bloomington?
Yeah.
That is so sweet. I could cry. Not all men are bad. Not all men.
Oh yeah.
Look at this trunk. Okay, it's 10 o'clock exactly. Shout out to Megan for doing the drive there and the drive back. I am so tired. I really thought I was going to be able to do a haul, but we just shoved everything in the fridge in the pantry, so I will show you guys tomorrow. But anything that was pumpkin flavored, we got it, to the point that like we went to Target and we got those pumpkin cinnamon rolls, but we saw pumpkin cinnamon rolls at Trader Joe's, and Megan said the academic in us needs to get these to compare. So we got them. We also got pumpkin flavored hard seltzers, like pumpkin White Claws, I guess, which I think will be very interesting. Pumpkin cider, a pumpkin beer I think that Laura got, or maybe just 2 pumpkin ciders. So many pumpkin things. I can't even think of them off the top of my head. But yeah, we also stopped at Home Goods and it wasn't that great. I just got a small ice cube tray. I'm making pumpkin muffins tomorrow, so I got some of these like paper wrappers for them. And then we got like a dish drying sort of like mat with like a rack on a third of it. But yeah, I really think that I am not even gonna shower tonight. Just put on some PJs and have an excellent night's sleep. My meeting ended up going just fine, as it always does. I feel a lot less nervous, but also I know it's only a matter of time till more anxiety hits me again, but I'm not thinking about that. It's time for bed. Alrighty, it's the next day, so I want to show you guys some of the Trader Joe's stuff we got. Yes, the pantry is a little bit out of control. We got this gluten-free pumpkin pancake mix. Gluten-free is better than the original pumpkin pancake mix, and I will that's the hill I will die on for that. We got this super yummy pesto sauce. We wanted to get that really good pizza crust from Trader Joe's, but they didn't have any. We got some cinnamon bun spread. I think that will be good on toast or a bunch of things, honestly. These are really good. These little like chocolate squares. Every time I walk past the pantry, I just want to eat one. These peanuts and date bars. We got some Scandinavian swimmers and the sour swimmers. I'm trying to like decide what of this is from Trader Joe's and what of this is like from Target. What we got, like these pretzels and stuff. Megan got Power Crunch bars. We got this pumpkin pecan oatmeal, pumpkin bagels, the pumpkin seltzer, like I said, pumpkin cider, and then we got 3 of these frosted pumpkin cookies. Megan and Laura also got this, cranberry clementine sparkling water, some fall chips, these elote corn chip dippers. We got this pumpkin spice coffee that goes in the Keurig. I actually had one of the pods today. Not as good as espresso, but pretty good for Keurig. In the fridge, this soy chorizo. We got caramelized onion dip. Megan said it was very good. We got this Mediterranean style hummus. Laura got overnight oats, some like deli turkey meat. Like I mentioned last night, I think we got the Trader Joe's version of these, and we also have like the regular Pillsbury ones. This is a Maui Mule that I drank half of and didn't drink the other half. I got 2 cold brews to try, this organic one and then this other one. This was not kept refrigerated inside Trader Joe's, and this was some oat milk. We got some of these. The La Colombe pumpkin spice flavor. I had a La Colombe vanilla latte and I wasn't crazy about it, so my expectations are kind of low for those. Moving to the freezer. I'm in the middle of baking pumpkin cream cheese muffins right now, and this is just a log of like blended cream cheese powdered sugar filling that you have to like cut. Anyway, we got more of these dumplings. Megan said this butternut squash mac and cheese is really good. Got some vegetable spring rolls. Just more veggies, more rice. Some of these that I think has like chocolate filling in it. I don't want to pull it out because it's a delicate game in here. So yeah, that's pretty much what we got. Not a fantastic haul because it's already put away and I'm sure I missed a bunch of stuff. But I'm excited to try all of that pumpkin stuff as the, you know, month goes on and we get into the fall season. Like I said, I'm baking those pumpkin cream cheese muffins right now. So I bought these cupcake wrappers when we went into Home Goods. I don't think you technically need them for muffins, but I feel like I want them for these for some reason. I was gonna make the muffins now, but then I realized that cream cheese filling has to sit in the freezer for an hour or two, and I put it in about 20 minutes ago. So now I am just killing some time. Might read an article or something, even though it's Saturday, and then I will make the actual muffins, fill them, and bake them. Okay, here's the muffins before they go into the oven. This was so much more of a pain than I thought it would be. I was supposed to fill them up like 1/3 of the way, but I don't know what I was doing. I filled them up like 3/4 of the way. And then I was supposed to put a dollop of the cream cheese, and I wrapped it in foil, and it was supposed to be able just to cut into blocks, but it wasn't frozen enough, even though I froze it for 1.5 hours, and it said 1 to 2 hours, so that didn't work out. So then I had to scrape it out of the foil, and I kept getting pieces of foil, so I'm sure there's pieces of foil in these muffins, so that's nice. And then there's some muffins, like these 6, don't even have cream cheese because I put too much in these, and then I was supposed to put the rest of the pumpkin muffin mix over the top, but they were already really full, so that's gonna burn in the oven for sure. Here's how the muffins came out. These don't have cream cheese in them, but honestly, they're not as bad as I thought they were gonna be. Well, I haven't tasted them yet, but I did taste the batter. The batter was good. It's just like the cream cheese isn't supposed to be poking through like this, so I clearly filled it up too much, but we'll see, we'll see. Okay, so I decided to crack open the pumpkin hard seltzer, and it is very strange. It's definitely not what I was expecting, but I don't know what I was expecting out of like a pumpkin flavored drink, like a pumpkin seltzer. I think it tastes like unsweetened root beer, and Megan thinks it tastes like burnt cinnamon, and she, quote, hates it. So tonight's dinner, we're having some salad, breadsticks, and pesto tortellini. Yum.
Hi, vlog.
What's your take on those muffins?
They are good. They are very tasty.
She's holding back from saying great, which I don't blame her. She's not wrong for that.
They're very, I'm sorry to interrupt you, vlog. They are very good. I've had 2. I'm sure I'll have 2 more tomorrow. I have no complaints. They're really good. They taste like fall.
Yeah, I agree. It's just like, I think I had really high expectations for them because the Starbucks one is so good. It's not like you bite into it and you're like, oh my god, this is changing my life. It's like, yeah, that's good. And they'll definitely get eaten, but was it worth the work? No. Will I be making them again? No. Or if I do, I'll use like a box mix for the muffin. But yeah, I feel like this vlog has been chaotic, but I think it's time to go off and end it off here. You want to do the sign off?
Hi vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment below your favorite thing about the vlog, and I'll get in there and I'll reply to you guys.
Megan's gonna reply. I was gonna say comment and try to reply to all of them, but you're gonna get a reply from the one and only Megan.
I mean, that's why they come to this channel, right? I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Okay, well, until the next one, goodbye.
The flame was red.